here. You've made, you know, millionaires from being able to go from they were just dreamers to be able to break their records in the club to all of a sudden that helped them blow up and do what they needed to do. So why would you try to kill that? I
Because add tip, man.
I did. What's up?
Yo,
What's happening?
What's happening? How
What's
you
the purpose
say
of doing that though? What would be the purpose of making people get a license to have a home recording studio? Like, what does that even? Why would that even matter?
Well, back in the day when I first when we was first trying to push that law, you know, well, people it said that a lot of her backing is from, you know, Buckhead area and different. They weren't happy with, you know, like noise ordinance and different where, you know, with a lot of recording studios
you
or
know
whatever.
where we're
I don't know, but it's like you can't just protect the wants and desires of one community while shutting down the rest. You know what I mean? You got to balance it out and make sure that you look out for everybody. And that's all that Andres keeps saying, that we need a mayor who's going to have everybody's interests at best heart, you know, at heart. And that's what he's about. You know what I'm saying?
Well, music is Atlanta, so you killing things trying to play that game.
Exactly. Tip, what you think, man? What you think?
What's going on, Queens?
What's
What's
popping?
up?
Man, ain't nothing to it. I mean, man, I think y'all bringing up some excellent points. I think that there has been somewhat of a divide between the creative culture in the city and the astute CEOs from the corporations and political, like, you know what I mean? There's always been like a gap that needed to be bridged. And when this city operated best, we had mayors and people sitting at the seat in the mayoral office that could bridge that gap, who understand the importance of corporations and politics, but also understood the value and the benefit of having the creatives within the culture, like
Yeah.
effectively acting in the community.
Yeah.
Having someone who is one-sided, that's not going to bring us into the evolution of Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like that's what we can surely count on it to kill the vibe. You know what I mean? We can surely count on it. Like there's an intangible feeling that you just, it's in the air. As soon as you hit the motherfucking baggage claim in Atlanta, man, you just feel that
Exactly.
shit, bro.
You
It's
do.
like,
Soon as
God
you landed,
damn, bro.
Better say
It's
it.
up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
that's
that,
what people say though. When they come to Atlanta, I know a lot of people like, I ain't never seen so many black people in my life. When they come,
There's not another city you can go to that's with as many
zero.
Right.
black
And black
wealthy.
people who have businesses, black people who have it going on. You got a city that's like a black mecca. And it's
Yeah.
like people will come here to visit and won't never go back to
Mm.
where
Yeah.
they come from.
And
But
now, mind you, I ain't trying to make it a black or white thing, because at the end of the day, it's about fair and decent. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Uh,
period.
there may be certain things that
Candy, see if Toya requested.
it
I
may be
can do four at a time, so I might let somebody go in a second.
Okay. Gotcha.
it may be certain things that we disagree on, but like, to be honest with you, man, there's certain things that everybody know is a part of the fabric of the culture in this city. Hot wings, blue cheese, strip clubs, studios. You hear me? Like, hey, bro, I'm just telling you, that's our vibe, right?
It's our
And no more would it make sense for a motherfucker running for office in Las Vegas to suggest that they get rid of the casinos.
Right.
Should it be reasonably thought that you could suggest to eliminate the practices of these businesses in this city? But
yes.
we got to stand up and get out there and vote to make sure that we don't let that happen.
Right. I think what people don't understand is a lot of times they always expect you never to come out to vote for the local elections. You know what I mean? For your
True.
city, you know,
Especially runoffs.
yeah, runoffs. A lot of people don't realize how important it is. But I'm going to explain to you guys one thing that's super crazy important for us in Atlanta to come out every time for every election. Because for over 40 years, we've had African American leadership in the city of Atlanta, as far as all of our mayors are concerned. As long as I've been able to know what a mayor was, we've had a black mayor. And like you said, it's not a black or white thing, but the reason why some of these things why that thing has been so important to us is because that's the reason why we have been able to have, you know, people of color to be able to flourish. You know what I mean? So years ago, for those of you who don't know, our mayor, first black mayor, Maynard Jackson, he put into law that a certain percentage of all city contracts have to go to people, somebody, you know, a minority.
Minority inclusion.
Yep.
Minority inclusion, exactly. And so whether that means it doesn't mean that you just have to be black, you just have to be a minority. So women, people of color, no matter what color you are, whatever, can apply and get, you know, a percentage of those contracts. The city spends millions of dollars every year, hundreds of millions of dollars. And so if you think about it, Black people have been able to get, you know, a nice, good percentage of that. And, you know, that's a major thing because, like, when you go to other cities, that's not mandatory all the time. And so you can tell when you see, these big companies come in and they don't have to give any of that money to people of color in their cities. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we need people who understand that. And I'm not saying that both candidates are you know, both, one is a Black woman and one is a Black man. Andre is who we rooting for. And it's because he not only understands, you know, the importance of continuing some of the great things put in place by some of our past leadership, which the thing that pissed me off about her the most is when she sat there next to that man who basically talked crap about our past mayors, including Maynard Jackson and Ambassador Andrew Young, which I could not believe she did that. She should have put that man in check right there to let him know that is not cool, because that is they are part of the reason.
She can't offend her she can't offend her voter base. Like her voter base, like that, those are the people who she is actually appealing to. That's why when she put up the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, her true verdict opinion, at least what I think, I don't know, but she said at first that she did not feel justice was served, and her base flooded her comments with disdain, saying that they couldn't believe she was thinking like that. They thought she was different, and then she lost the vote and she took it down. And then when our people kind of were critical of her for going back on it, then she put it back up. And then the head of the Buckhead group, I don't know his name, he put out a message saying he called her, and I quote, flip flop Felicia.
Oh.
So that's what. Hey, look, bro. Hey, this ain't me talking.
No.
There were her constituency is speaking on in reference to her. This is not my opinion of her. I mean, me myself personally, I spoke my opinion, and like I don't know the dear lady. The culture and the community of creatives, we've cultivated an industry in this city. Yes, far before anybody in any big corporation, besides a few, maybe Delta, Home Depot, and Coca-Cola, maybe a few. Yep. But before any of these big corporations decided or saw value to move here.
Yeah.
So if you are going to look away from us and look to people who just got here, that goes against the fabric of the culture and the way of life of this city. You hear what I'm saying? And I mean, she would love to just hand it over to people who, you know, write big checks and never mind the little guys. You dig? Yeah. And I just can't sit by and allow that to happen with no input.
No, I can't either. Now, this is another thing that we need to address. And I saw somebody that commented, so many comments coming in. So I'm sorry, if I can't remember your name, but it was somebody who was like, what about Kasim? Now, this is the thing, what I've realized. I had a couple of people say this to me. It's a lot of people out here, y'all, that don't realize that Kasim is no longer in the race. The race is down to Andre Dickens and Felicia Moore.
Alicia.
It's a
That's
runoff
it.
between them two. That's it. All you
That's
need
it.
is Andre Dickens when you go to the thing.
That's it.
Andre Cash.
I mean, this is no diss to any other candidate, but those are the only two people that are here that we have an opportunity to even consider. So,
Yeah.
those of you who have not been paying attention, everybody else is no longer in the running. It is down to two people. Okay. And the runoff is
I'm gonna be even more candid. A lot of people in my comments I've seen saying this is fake news when I posted that she's trying to shut down the studios and the strip clubs, so on and so on. This,
I do have the paperwork from when she had tried to submit that to the council.
I posted my receipts too. I got video. She got overruled 14-1.
Right.
I'm talking about even white people who just moved here were looking at her like, girl, you crazy. What's up? Like, it's, bruh, it's just too much. Like, if you gonna come in here and serve our people, you have to understand the needs and concerns of our people. You cannot do us a service if you're, opposing our very way of life. And that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's why it's Andre Dickens, for Atlanta for me. That's where I'm at with it.
That's great. The other thing I was gonna ask y'all, my mind was about to go blank. Oh no, I was just gonna remind y'all. I mean, I've been telling everybody, the city of Atlanta is in a runoff, but also the city of South Florida. If any of y'all live on the south side, like Camp Creek, part of Old National,
Fulton County south side, not Draco. I mean, not Clayco.
Yeah, Fulton County south side, yeah. Some of y'all are in the city of South Fulton, and it's kind of crazy. Some people don't realize they've been put in city of South Fulton. Like, for real, my address still says city. Like, when I write my address, it still say Atlanta, Georgia. But they did, I guess what they call that, when they reworked the lines and they moved us into city of South Fulton. So that's why I have to keep reminding people.
Speaking of which, right?
Got an election tomorrow too.
Absolutely, and that's very important. Thank you for bringing that up, Candy. But speaking of which, as far as territories separating from Atlanta, the Buckhead group, which is a huge constituency, people that live in Buckhead who rich, affluent people who have means. Yeah. They have been voting and lobbying for Buckhead to be separated from Atlanta and become its own city. Yep. Now, there's no real way to do this if you don't have someone in office who supports these views.
Yeah.
So what better way to do this than to support a candidate, have them hold your values in high regard, your intentions in high regard, and put them in a position to sign off on Buckhead being separated from Atlanta. Now, I don't know what y'all know about this town, but man, to be honest with you, everybody in Atlanta go spend their money in Buckhead. So y'all may own property in Buckhead, but the money we spend coming from our part of town, it still make Buckhead run. So ain't no separating unless y'all finna put Lenox Mall right there by Greenbrier.
I don't understand why we don't all come together and buy Greenbrier and make it.
I got mine on it. You already, you already know.
It nothing but a word.
I got cash. You got credit. Let's meet up.
We on it. Got both cash and credit.
Cash and credit.
I'm just telling you, man.
I'm with that.
We leveraging assets, man. We are offering up equity for our IPs in exchange for, we got crypto.
What is it? Didn't she say something? Airport too?
You're breaking.
Cash, crypto, wires. You know what I mean? We got acres. We got gold bullion. We got kilos of gold. You dig what I'm saying? At market rate. You hear me? We got stocks and bonds, man. We got what we need. We got
We
what we
got what?
need, bro. We got what we need.
Yeah,
And we have impressive performance.
That's right.
come together, y'all, and I appreciate y'all taking the time out to jump on this live. See, a lot of people see us post our pictures together when we hanging out having fun, but we don't necessarily
I mean,
always
we have a
jump on
good
the
time too,
live.
though. We have a good time.
We do.
We have a great time.
We have a good time.
We do.
But
As
this
we
was
should. That's the Atlanta way.
yeah, this was needed just to bring awareness to it because people got to understand the importance of what's at stake and what's going on. And
But I'm
sometimes,
gonna tell y'all this though, right? So tomorrow,
right,
what we decided to do, me, Young Jeezy, the Trap Music Museum, and other businesses, black businesses that, you know what I'm saying, that are natives to the community. We have invested or contributed. We have contributed to a program that will allow people, you know what I'm saying, to have a ride to the polls. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have the exact addresses, but Southwest Atlanta, South Side, like we're gonna be moving through the city. You know what I mean? They're gonna be moving through the city. And if you need a ride to the poll, if you don't know where you supposed to vote at, come to the Trap Music.
Okay. Well, that's good.
and so y'all know what else about that Buckhead situation too? That's gonna affect schools, a lot of schooling, and a lot of different things that's gonna come into play if that was to ever happen.
Well,
The budgets, all that stuff.
yeah, but
Real crazy.
of the money, the tax bases, and the majority of the money that it takes to run the city or whatever. It's a huge. So I can't tell you the exact number right now because I'm not looking at any paperwork in front of me. But
Right.
basically, if they do city of Atlanta, then basically Atlanta's gonna go down here because most of the tax in Buckhead.
Yeah.
And, you know that money needs to be able to be spread throughout. Sure, the city is nice, and you people don't live in Atlanta, you may think this stuff doesn't affect. But when y'all be coming out here partying, hanging out and stuff, you gonna be like, come here one day and be like, hey, what is that?
Exactly.
And then you're gonna wonder why.
Exactly.
So we just need whoever the next mayor that comes into office, which I'm praying y'all, that is Andre. Gotta make sure that they, you know, because they do have a plan to, you know, put more police in the streets or whatever. And I know we all be talking about how the police have been, but he also is planning for them to do training with the police or whatever. But Atlanta's been having a very big crime problem lately. And so that has also been a big conversation about who's coming next as far as the
Add Toya, they said.
Huh?
Add Toya.
Oh, she ready? Okay.
But first of all, getting rid of studios and doing all that,
That don't even make no sense.
the opportunity to stay home can help prevent some crime and keep these kids occupied and busy instead of out here in these streets. The crime is something that we definitely need to work on because it's bad out here. When me and Andre was talking, and he said majority of the crimes done in Atlanta are from children the age of 13 to 17 years old. So his plan is to figure out a way to get them to occupy these kids, to find things for them to do, for us to do things in the community to prevent them from trying to take from other people.
I sent Toya a request. So Toya, if you're out there, please accept it.
Let me hit her on my bad phone.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get out in the morning and go vote, ladies?
Oh, I'm voting tomorrow. Well, you know, I had to vote on the city of South Fulton election. But I am definitely gonna make sure everybody I know get it.
That's right.
I told my Aunt Bertha. She down at the polls now. I gotta call her. It says she's not able to join. Why is that? Upgrade your Instagram, Toya, if you haven't already. Let me try her one more time. Yeah. Okay, I'm sending her another invite. I don't know why I said she was unable. Okay, I tried again. Okay, but yeah, so I'm gonna make sure everybody I know is out there to vote. And the reason why it's so important to me is because it doesn't matter if you live right in the middle of downtown. Everything that happens within the city of Atlanta affects everybody.
No, it does.
Oh my God. Did Tiny drop off?
She did. She gonna have to come back.
Oh my
They
goodness.
signal bad. They signal bad where they at.
All right. Well, I sent Toya an invite. I don't know where she at. And I am going to send Tamika another one.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay, Tiny back.
Okay, Tiny back.
Okay.
I don't understand why Toya can't join. It says she invited. Why?
Go vote for Andre tomorrow, baby.
Yes.
She said.
She said what?
Tell him go vote for Andre.
Do what she said. Do what she said.
Damn.
Tamika, you ain't got no light in your house. Turn your lights
Hey,
on.
I'm just getting home, man. Let me get.
Turn the lights on, man.
Man.
Let me see. Let's see.
Sidebar, if y'all in Atlanta, come see Escape in concert on the 18th.
Baby.
Y'all finna be at?
Look,
Oh,
huh?
Y'all finna be. I'm gonna be there, but where y'all gonna be
at
at?
the Villa Serena.
Girl, you
Oh.
know gonna be at had no play with us, girl.
Yes, me.
One house.
Where we at? They're gonna be lit too. Who all on the concert with us, Tiny?
Damn.
Is that the one BBD
I think BBD and you know, I don't know. Don't get me the line. It's the two shows back to back, so I don't really remember which
Is
one.
Monica on that one?
Huh?
Is Monica on that one?
Monica's on there, definitely. There's some more Atlanta artists I want to say on there too.
Okay, I see Sonya Richardson.
Mayetta, what's up, boo?
Mayetta. Oh, Rashida, did you call Toya? It keeps saying she's not able to join. What does that mean?
I can't send her no. Can I send her a request? No.
No, I said, did you call? You got another phone? I don't have a phone. Can you?
Yeah, I did. I hit her.
And what she say?
When I hit her, she tried to join the live. I seen it.
No, I'm saying, but if she's not on live no more.
Hold on.
Yes. Wait, we gotta.
I don't know. But we need to figure.
Mo. Okay. Toya said she requested.
Okay. Well, I sent her a request. So
Here she come. This
Oh,
looks like her coming in right now.
okay.
Can you bring the ring light?
There go.
Hey.
Y'all got me on here looking a mess.
Oh,
It's always pretty.
Hey,
huh?
girls. Hey, y'all. Can you bring the ring
What's
light
up?
on? What's up, y'all?
Nothing. We over here
That
talking
was
about.
a really, really good live. Y'all hit on some amazing points. Like, it's very important. I watched it. I requested you too. But y'all hit on some really, really good topics, man. Y'all need to really get out there and vote and understand the importance of voting. Like, Tip really said some really great things. We already knew he was. He came in, took over, delivered, hit all the strong points. So that was amazing. Like, okay, Tip, needed that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was real good.
So we always come together and be talking and kicking it and doing our thing, but it comes a time where we got to kind of like drop some gems and let people know that what's going on in the city, and we can't change the dynamic of Atlanta.
Oh, no, indeed. No,
so whatever
indeed.
we can do to prevent that, we got to.
I love how y'all ladies coming together using your platform to, tell all of these people to get out and vote, because a lot of people don't have a clue. They don't know what's going on. So spreading the word, and we are like their peers, most people that's going to be getting out there, and voting, who taking it serious. So it's good to use our platform for this.
You gotta let them know.
I'm not from Atlanta, but listen, I've been in Atlanta for 16 years. I love Atlanta. And guess what? I don't want Atlanta culture to change. Like, Atlanta is lit. Like, for a lot of Black African American people, white and black. Like Atlanta is one of those places. Listen, like if there's no place like Atlanta, period.
That's right.
So we can't change nothing about it. Red is sitting here working. Babe, you want to say something?
And they've been asking for you too, so you need to pop
What's
your.
up, Red?
What's up, Red?
Sis?
Hold on, we trying to get some light. I just got out the shower.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
sending.
Hold on.
Oh,
So y'all can see him better. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. You got it?
Yes.
How y'all doing?
1 second.
Red.
What's
Join
up?
us.
I'm trying to put him some light on so you can see him. Oh, you can see? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Good now.
Nah, what happened was I had text Tip everything I was gonna say, and he said it for me.
Turn it down a little bit.
He hit everything on the head.
He hit it on the head.
He really did.
That's my spokesperson.
That's all our spokesperson, man. Look.
Man with the plan.
He is.
It's and much love to Reginae. Happy birthday to Reginae.
Happy birthday, Nate.
Y'all,
Girl, Nate was on set for her birthday. I said, you're growing up. You're, you
That's
working on your birthday. So I'm
that's
proud of
the
her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yeah,
everybody.
thank y'all again for celebrating when my baby come in, kick it with her.
Love Reginae with a whole bunch of
My little
love.
pumpkin.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're not right now.
Really, yeah.
I'll go to her page.
Right. Period.
So y'all go
So,
show Nene some love, but for real.
everybody who
Atlanta, if you're
had-
in the Atlanta area, Fulton County, y'all get out and vote tomorrow. Get out and vote.
please.
I'm gonna get some information and post it on my story of places where you can go out and vote. So I'm gonna put that on my story. So be looking out for it. Like within the next few hours, I'm gonna get the information from.
Yes.
Girl, I don't know
So-
what I done did. Okay,
Okay.
so.
Let me say this to the people, right? I know sometimes people like, they be like, oh, they just artists. Who are they to say this, and that, or whatever? But this is the thing. All of us are business women. We've all been able to manage business successfully here in Atlanta and other places. We care about what happens to the city, and we also care about what happens to our community, as well as how to set other people up to be successful in business and allow this city to continue to be a place where people can feel like they can come here and build and, live out their, because a lot of people come here drinking, right? So
Right.
I just want people to remember, like, we're not doing it. Somebody told us to say whatever. This is something we do ourselves, jump live. And I'm hoping that somebody out there who's watching this, who can vote, make sure they get there and vote tomorrow. I don't care if you're young, you're old, you're middle, whatever age. Get out there.
Like 2-3 people with you.
Exactly. Take your home.
Yes.
Take everybody who you can take. Y'all jump just like you're gonna go.
Yep. They get together to go club together, party together, go vote together.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, if you don't live in the city, call one of your friends, your cousins, anybody that you know that live in the city, and please tell them to vote.
Yes. We are for sure.
Yep. Ending of that, Candy. You ended that nicely.
Sonny, I was over here like, what are you doing? Your phone was making so much noise, child.
Oh man, I was trying to get
You were trying to
I
get
was
it.
trying to listen to your husband, and it was just a rattling and door. I said, what is she over there doing?
it in my hand, trying to walk in the
Girl.
Find the mute button. Oh damn, there it go right there. Oh.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't find it. It's all right, sis. They got the message.
Totally.
Yeah, but thank y'all, ladies.
Well, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Ladies.
Every-
All right, good night. Good night. Y'all go tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Love
Good
y'all.
night.
Yeah.
Peace. Bye.
Bye-bye.